Welcome and a good day to our lecturer Dr. Nurul Aini and also to our viewers who are watching this video. We are from Animal Production and Health student from UNIZA had choose one dairy farm company which is Kaprima Dairy Farm as our assignment project, where we have to find the established farm which have a specialist that related to our field or subject for our program. These video contents are about company background, the technology used for their product, and the farm company management. First, let me introduce my group members. My name is Nur Shahira binti Muhammad Sa'ad.
My name is Nur Kistina Alia binti Azman.
My name is Tunjai.
My name is Nur Huda binti Muhammad Hafi.
My name is Aida Afiqah binti Zaidi.
Today, I want to share about the company background. Tinox Agrobusiness Sendirian Berhad is principally involved in goods dairy farming and vegetable farming and has started managing Kaprima Hulu Selangat Valley Farm since 2011. Tinox Agrobusiness Sendirian Berhad is also the main investor that will operate Terengganu First High Technology Good Milk Processing Center in collaboration with the Terengganu Veterinary Service Department. The company's project manager, Muhammad Haris bin Nordin, interestingly the CEO and founder of the Kaprima. This company is the first ultra-high temperature good milk producer in Malaysia. Sharing his business background, Muhammad Haris said he chose the good milk business after saying that the livestock industry had potential in Terengganu. He holds a bachelor degree in electrical and electronic engineering from the University of Sunderland, United Kingdom, has finally decided to raise beef goods. With his own capital of 200,000 ringgit Malaysia, Muhammad Haris finally seriously raised 247 beef goats by opening a farm in Permaisuri, Setiu, Terengganu. However, he said he changed the business model to dairy goods in 2014 because he wants to diversify the product produced. The service and products that are provided by this company are Kaprima Farmstay Hotel, good milk product, milk ice cream like the Malaysian traditional ice cream, and milk salt. Tinox Agrobusiness also markets its product abroad such as Singapore, Brunei, and Saudi Arabia. The location of the Kaprima is located at the Kaprima Dairy Farm Veterinary Development Academy, Kampung Jenang, 21600 Marang, Terengganu, Malaysia. Thank you.
Kaprima goat milk is made by using new technology, which is ultra high temperature UHT. It is the first UHT goat milk in Malaysia. Ultra high temperature processing UHT is a food processing technology that sterilizes liquid food by heating it above 135 degrees Celsius, which is the temperature required to kill bacteria and those spores. This process takes about 2 to 5 seconds. There are 8 major steps in UHT, which are preheating, homogenization, heating to sterilization temperature, holding at sterilization temperature, initial cooling, homogenization, final cooling, and aseptic packaging. Milk is good source of calcium and essential amino acids, which are essential for proper growth of infants and to prevent osteoporosis in adult stage. However, due to its high nutritional value, milk is highly perishable and spoil within 5 hours after milking by bacterial contamination from different sources like milker, utensil, water supply, hands, cloths of milker, air, floor, and others. Without adding preservative, UHT is the best method to prolong the shelf life or keeping quality of milk. UHT milk package has a typical unrefrigerated shelf life of 6 to 9 months.
The advantages of using UHT milk technology are: first, less processing time. UHT processing is complete within seconds, making it rapid. Heating is typically done in 1 until 2 seconds, after which product is cooled and packaged aseptically. Second, extended shelf life and at room temperature. UHT milk can have a shelf life of 6 months or more without refrigeration. This simplifies the distribution of product and allows for long storage on store shelf. Third, it reduces microbial load. It kills up to 99.9999% of microorganisms, including pathogens, and inactivates spores. The only time issues arise is if the milk was contaminated with spore-forming organisms that survive the UHT treatment. If hemorrhage or biofilm formation is found in cracked processing and filling lines, or if meat was contaminated post-processing, such as during packaging or handling. However, ultra-high temperature can achieve a 12-log reduction to control Clostridium botulinum and allow safe storage of food at room temperature, in which other processing methods such as pasteurization or ESL processing cannot achieve. Next, it is safer than raw milk. UHT milk is considered commercially sterile and is always packaged aseptically. It must be tested under extreme conditions to ensure no deterioration of product. Samples spend 15 days in a closed container at a temperature of 30 degrees Celsius. Where necessary, provision can also be made for a period of 7 days in a closed container at a temperature of 55 degrees Celsius. Other advantages of UHT milk is it is no need for refrigeration for storage. Storing UHT milk at ambient temperatures is definitely an advantage. It simplifies distribution chain management and reduces storage costs overall at the processing facility, distribution centers, and on the store shelf. And lastly, it is also cheaper and wider variety of packaging options and sizes. There are significant logistical advantages here. By eliminating larger glass or plastic containers, empty package can be stored flat until needed, simplifying storage space and allowing for larger shipments to be transported. The packaging provides space efficiencies and a variety of size and shapes of empty packaging can easily be delivered via semi-trailer for filling.
Next, I will talk about farm management. Kaprima Hulu Selangat Weli Farm has an area of 50 acres of land and is required to raise between 300 to 400 capacity heads of goats at one time. The goats barn is divided into 5 pens. Each pen consists of kidding, adult, and baby goat pen. The area of each pen is 20 by 110 square feet. It is very important to have separate pens for the goats and kids that is away from the normal flow of traffic with other goats. Besides, there is small amount of pen for adult goats that make it easier for goats to move or run actively to avoid collision among them. When goats are not fed, it will affect enlargement more to fat instead of muscles. In addition, there are 3 types of system goat rearing, which are extensive rearing, semi-intensive, and intensive zero grazing system. Kaprima Farm are using the concept of intensive farming system, which is confinement. It is a system in which goats are continuously kept under housing in confinement with limited access to land or otherwise so-called zero grazing system of goat production in which they are stall-fed. It implies a system where goats are not left to fend for themselves with only minimum care. Intensive operation of medium-sized herd of 50 to 250 heads or more oriented towards commercial milk production goes well with the system, particularly of dairy goods.
Besides that, KHSVF provides one pen for adult goats to be crossbred in. Saanen and Jamnapari are two of the breeds that have been crossed. According to Mr. Harris, the goats are crossed to produce a lot of milk that is tasty and not too watery. This farm's management is really good and organized, and the goats are fed appropriate nutrients and according to their needs. As we all know, each goat requires a different amount of nutrients based on their size, sex, age, and so on. Goats are also fed 3 times a day in the morning, noon, and evening. They were fed fresh grass once a day and twice a day pellets with KHSVF formulated dosage and contents. In terms of disease control, KHSVF conducts routine activities once a month to inspect each livestock based on specific criteria to ensure that each livestock is in the best and healthiest condition. In terms of marketing, this milk is sold exclusively online. Customers who purchase it have the option of picking it up themselves or having it delivered. Customers might obtain it from the owner directly or through their agents. This milk comes at a reasonable price. This milk is also available in a variety of flavors, including original, chocolate, coffee, strawberry, and corn. That's all about Kaprima Hulu Selangat Valley Farm Operation and Management.
Kaprima goat milk is the first UHT goat milk in Malaysia with Halal Jakim certified and Mesti KKM certified food for safety. Kaprima goat milk is packed full of prebiotics, slightly lower in lactose, plenty of calcium, naturally lower on cholesterol, blood pressure friendly, bursting with vitamins and minerals. Our group present about Kaprima goat milk because we are interested in Kaprima dairy farm business and we want to know more about the farm because we think it will continue to grow. That's all from our presentation. Thank you for listening.